I shall begin my latest report with a clear statement to speak of how frightening my latest assignment has been. We are obviously a race that has surrendered our physical forms in exchange for pure energy-based forms. We have also taken it upon ourselves to observe all sentient races and document their rise and fall. Only observation shall ever be allowed. No interaction ever shall be permitted to happen. This, as we are all aware, has been a relatively easy rule to follow. Due to our state, every race we have observed has never even been able to perceive us. Usually, they were able to perceive the veil only when they reached Class 7 and gained access to technology sufficiently advanced they were able to pierce the veil. I bring this up as my latest assignment observing the species known as humanity has brought me great concern. Our many observation methods have become noticeable by the race that is barely Class 3. I shall give an example. We were observing some fresh juveniles of the species from within the physical form of a tree. The juvenile looked at the tree we were in with a quizzical look. This was not unusual, as our affecting the EMS can cause some minor distortion to neurons. But they were looking directly at me. It was then a caregiver known as a teacher approached and looked at me with the same expression as the juvenile. Then she uttered the words that would have made my blood run ice cold if I still had it. "Oh look, a face!" We were in a panic. We were observing from a concealed placement, and they could see our faces. Aborting the observation, we retreated. As we retreated, we rested on a piece of food made from ground-out plant matter and water. The human in the environment was lightly cooking the foodstuffs. When the device he was using popped out, they also had a quizzical look. "Oh, cool. Looks like a face." Their voice still haunts me as I write this. Retreating to the deployment zone, we spoke with other observers, and found they too were often spotted as well. This was terrifying for us, as to possess such power was unrecorded in our entire history. It was then that Project Lead Hektilak announced our concerns were unfounded, that this is part of the reason why the turnover of staff was so high, that the humans called the nature of this power Pareidolia. We were informed this was a power near all humans possessed, and they could perceive even the faint traces of our faces from our observation points. It is for this reason I am tendering my resignation from Point Sol 3, and request to be put anywhere else. Anywhere they can't notice me.